mute. Sorry. It's like the people that it's like the people that mute when they're gonna fart or something like that, and then they fart and then mute, and they're like,
and they're like,
shit.
You're like, yo, and then they just like, yo,
Dude, I used to have buddies in high school. This is so stupid, but they would do they would fake cough and pretend to cover their fart.
You're like, yeah.
Like,
what is going on, guys? Welcome to the 7th episode of the Split Screen Podcast. Welcome. What's going on, man? 7 episodes is crazy. I feel like we say it every time. Like every time we get a number, we're like, "Oh, that number is crazy," but like actually kind of nuts.
It's wild, man. It's not that I didn't think we'd get here. I just don't know how long we're gonna go with it. I hope we go triple digits, if not more.
I'm in it.
Yeah, right. I'm in it to win it, and it's I was saying before, like with chat, before we really got into it, it's like been a pleasant surprise to see how much this has changed. Not me as a person, but just the opportunity to go live and talk about whatever we want and see success when I wasn't necessarily expecting success. And success in this for me is like I don't know, to get better at speaking with people, doing different stuff, doing different types of content, and obviously seeing some of the clips pop off the way that they have is pretty cool.
Yeah, for real. No, man, I'm in it, bro. I love it. I love that it's like a section of, I don't know, our day or our week or whatever that we can just, I don't know. I look forward to it too. I look forward to getting on here and doing even like the content side of it too, just like the tier lists and stuff. It's always things that I said, oh, I would love to do one of these, or oh man, like if I made a tier list, that's what mine would look like. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just fun to do it. And like I've done like a tier list before or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know, it's cool to do. I've always wanted to run a podcast as well, so I'm pumped that we're still going at this. And
no,
yeah, man,
it's been in the works for a bit.
Pumped.
Super pumped. It's always been something that's been in the works for us, and to finally pull the trigger on it and make it happen.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, they did it.
They did it, and they're doing it. It's not like, oh, like they got it off, like nice, they got that. It's like, oh, they got the throw off. It's like, all right, how many times are they gonna do it? Like, yeah, we got.
How many times are we gonna do it? And we're not just doing the same thing over and over again. Like we did the podcast in your basement where we did that live, you and I in person. We've done like guests on to talk about the Super Bowl. We've done tier list stuff. Like we've done a bunch of different things. And I think there's more in store, but it's good that it's not the same thing every week. I know I've listened to podcasts where it's like, dude, you guys have talked about that like 3 podcasts in a row.
I know. And they're like, oh, like, I think we're still going to talk about that. And like, oh, do we bring it back up? I'm like, briefly, please, because I'm listening. I don't want to re-listen to last week's podcast, which I'm sure we nail on some things here and there, but whatever. I do. I bring up the we over and over again, but that's a staple.
Jesus Christ.
It's a staple. It's a staple. Sorry, I'm pulling away from my mic a little bit.
No, you're good.
No, but yeah, it's been cool doing the IRL ones, doing the these virtual ones, doing all that stuff. I love making it. At first, it was like we were kind of thinking, oh, like it'll be an extension of our streams. That'll be cool. Just another like area we can do content. It's kind of what I was thinking. And then it kind of like just took off into its own thing. Not its own thing, but it like really, I don't know. I feel separate. I feel as though it's separate, and I like that it's separate.
Same.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
It's in our wheelhouse, but we're confident enough to be able to step out of the wheelhouse, like Super Bowl stuff, the Tyson and Paul fight.
Yeah.
Other conversations that like we don't necessarily talk about during our streams.
Yeah.
But it has to do with the world and what's going on. And I think that's cool. Like, I agree. We're not just it's not just all gaming.
Yeah. No, definitely not all gaming. But it's definitely, we were talking about this, like coming up with the name, man, and I know we talked about it in the first podcast. I'm so pumped that we came up with it. Like, this is the one we went with. I love this name.
It's a slick name.
It's slick,
right?
Bro.
It's one of those names where you say it and then you're like, "Man, like, I think we actually made the right choice, like, this feels like a damn good
Yeah.
name."
The worst thing would have been like, oh, we should have done that one. That name would have been sick. You
And then you
know?
get into that weird rebranding
You're
phase,
like,
and
oh, did
then
we
it's
change
like,
the name? And you're like,
ah,
I don't know, I guess.
then you're unsure of it. Nah, I'm good with this. This is split
Yeah.
screen podcasting.
Yeah. I like your setup right now for those who are watching on the videos. The lighting in your room is really nice right now.
Yeah, it's, Philip Hue lights in the back, and I
Yeah.
literally just have them on the relax mode, which is, like, what it's on 24/7, and then my, ring lights in front of me, I got them nice and soft, so it's not blowing me up to make me look like a vampire, so
Dude, that hue light you got me is like
yeah,
the best thing I've ever
it's
used.
so
Like
good,
it's
right?
so dope. I use it for streaming, like being able to like change the colors of it. I'll like turn it off. Like I have one. It's right next to my bed, so like I'll just like be laid down and just like click a button on my phone, just the lights turn
Yeah,
off. Or
yep,
when you don't want to wake up and it's like still dark out, you like turn the lights on. You're like, gotta get
and then
up,
you can
dude.
turn it down,
Yeah. It's
bunch of
like it's
different
not just
settings and
like
stuff.
hospital lights that you turn on and it's just one light. Ugh.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like super bright. But it's been good, dude. It's been good. Um, so real quick to start the pod, I dropped something at your house. I actually had it shipped to me. Shout out these guys. I'll let you kind of get to it. But yeah, I'll let you
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
open
I'll hop
first and
into
then
it.
I'll explain.
Okay, cool. So for the viewers at home, I kind of described it a little bit before everything started. But here's the box.
Yeah.
So you guys can read that. If you couldn't read it, if it was backwards for you, it says Dad Life. So one thing that I was talking about before is like with doing this podcast, the reach that we had is much greater than I ever expected it to be. And to see that like different people, different companies, different brands are like, oh, that's cool. Like these guys seem like chill guys, whoever they are, give them a thumbs up. Like we love the content. Not something I expected, but yeah, I'll let you hop into, I guess, basically where this brand came from and where this all started from.
Yeah, no, I've followed them on Instagram for a little bit. I forget. I saw someone wearing a hat one time and I couldn't read it, so I like clicked on who they tagged the hat. I was like, oh, the hat looks sweet. Like what is that? And I kind of looked through it and I was like, oh, dad life. Like that's cool. Like when I have a kid, I would like definitely like rock. You know, I'd rock hats like that. Like that looks cool. Like that's up my alley. That's my style. I reached out to them.
Sure.
I've followed them for a while. I reached out and I was like, hey man, like still love the hats, still love the hats. Um, I had posted a clip of the podcast. It was actually on Easter. I posted a clip of the podcast and we had a family pic. We were at Easter together. We had a fam pic, and I guess they
Yep.
put two and two together. Like made the connection that like that's the guy that's in the next slide talking about how much he hates the fucking way. Or whatever I think that was it. Oh no, it was about how Nate lost your Game Boy game.
Oh my god.
That was the clip we put out on Easter. And so whatever. And they were like, yeah, man, like we would love to like get him in some stuff, like get him looking good in it. And I was like, yeah, awesome. Send it to me so that like because he didn't know it was happening and it was like kind of a process. They just like shot me the stuff out. So shout out to Dad Life. I appreciate you guys. Go follow him on Instagram. I'm actually gonna edit in this podcast. It's not gonna be here live. Their is gonna go right here. So follow them right now on
Do it.
Instagram. They're dope, man. They
Do it,
have the
do it, do it.
wicked cool styles to hats. They have all these like cool sayings on them, and they're like pretty stylish too. So yeah, shout out Dad Life. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you
Shout out Dad Life.
supporting the Split Screen podcast. And yeah, we're gonna send you guys over this clip and the whole pod too. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see. I haven't looked in it at all.
Yeah, that was the thing is I strategically cut it open. Ooh, I don't wanna show that on stream. Um,
No, you're fine.
but don't worry, I put it down. But
Whatever.
I cut it strategically just enough so that I didn't need to get up and go get scissors, but I
And
can
it
pop
wasn't
it
like
open. Yeah. Yeah, I don't go
you're
knocking
like
stuff
you're
over.
like biting on it.
Oh my god. Treating it like an old Christmas present or something
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
like, oh, I need a. You like have like a big knife trying to. Anyway, do
I
your
need
thing.
batteries. No, I'm kidding.
I need battery.
Um, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing what's in the box. And again, as a dad, a new dad, I have a 10-month-old son. To your point, like usually you don't make, or usually you think of dads and you think of dads kind of like, I don't want to say sending it in, but the style being completely off. And I
Mm,
think this brand, from everything that I've seen on it, like Instagram and the merch that they are putting that to an end of
yeah,
dads looking lame and just completely out of touch. Like, I don't want to say hip, but
but that like the dad
it's
hat.
fire.
It's not like a dad hat. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
like
it's
the
not some
dad.
droopy like
Yeah.
hat. It's like a dude that wasn't a dad would be like, that's fire.
Yeah, dude. Like when I saw them, I couldn't read it in the picture. I was like, that hat's sick. What is that? And I was like, dang, I can't rep that yet. I can't rep
Just go
that yet.
just go get a dog or a cat and you can say you're a
Yeah,
dad.
true. I'm gonna get a goldfish.
There you go.
Yeah.
You'll probably still find a way to kill it, but hey, cheers.
Hey. Cheers to that, man.
Cheers to water.
Cheers
All
to
right,
water.
let's crack this baby open. Oh, dude. Ooh, I got 2.
Oh,
Oh my
hey.
gosh, man. This is actually awesome because, well, we got a little card in here. Let's see what it says.
Oh, really?
I think it's just a business card,
Oh, nice.
and it's like basically a thank you note. Can't really see it in the light,
Hmm.
but it says thank you. It's backwards. Um, but yeah, Chris Hume, founder. Thanks, dude.
Shout
I'm
out,
sure it
Chris.
probably wasn't. Maybe it wasn't sent from you. Maybe it was. If it wasn't, either way, I appreciate the brand. Um, but yeah, we got 2 hats here. And what's the reason I was like, "Ooh, this hat is," this was one of the first hats I saw on Instagram,
Hmm.
and it actually made me think of you.
Hey.
So this one is Dad Life, and it says, "Cultivate the wild."
Yeah, that's clean. Is that black?
Dude, look, so I'm trying to I think it is, yeah, it's black stitching
Yeah,
with, like, this really soft tan color, snapback.
that's so fire. That's clean. Dude, I am a hat enthusiast too.
I know you're a hat
Hat
enthusiast,
enthusiast, man.
right? Oh my god, I think this next hat's even better. I don't even know which one I'm gonna wear. So you guys probably noticed that I'm not wearing a hat right now. I strategically came down here knowing that I wasn't gonna wear my trashy Carhartt hat.
Yeah.
Still love it. But now if I go to a brewery or something like that, I'm 100% going to rock one of
Oh,
these.
dude. Yeah.
And like I guarantee you go to a brewery and a dad sees you rocking that and they're like,
Dude, you're like, where'd you get that hat?
they probably just pull up the Instagram and they're like, "Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna order something from here."
Facts.
So let me pop this one on. I always wear snapbacks backwards.
Yeah. Clean.
Ooh,
Ooh. Ooh.
ooh,
Ooh. Hey.
ooh, hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I was like not expecting myself to be able to pull something off like this. Okay.
Bro.
All right.
Yo.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, dad life.
Okay, dad life.
Dad life came to play.
Hey.
All right. Next one, I think, again, the cultivate the wild. Love that tag, by the way. Like, that's so cool. Oh man, come on. Dude, their taglines are fire. Look at this hat. So it says, keep going, you got this.
Dude. So
As a
clean.
dad, as a dad of a 10-month-old man, there are countless times where I'm like, do I actually got this? And it's just like after long nights of just battling. But dude, this is fire.
That is wicked dope. That is
So it
wicked
says
dope.
dad life in cursive and it has the mountaintops, which is like super sick.
So sick. And like we're from New England area.
New
So
England,
like,
yeah.
yeah, give that a ooh, okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I'm honestly like, I dig I dig it forward. I know you probably like wearing them backwards better. I think they look good on you both ways.
I'm just wondering which one do I wear for the pod? I think it's the white one. Is it the white one?
I think you wear the white one. I don't know, dude. I think you wear the white one because it matches like the room
Does it match the room and the rest?
and like what? Yeah, I mean, you can't go. You don't miss with black, right? You can't
You
miss with
can't
black.
go wrong
But
either
I'm
way.
wearing a black hat.
I think I'll
See?
just rock this one. I'll rock this one. But dad life, shout out to you guys. These are sick. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate the brand, and just putting a stop to lame dad clothes. Like, do
Yeah.
it.
Put a stop to that. Wow.
They
Dads
have done it.
are cool.
You're damn right.
Yeah, bro.
Cool. Let me
Good
toss this in the
shit.
background.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Money.
There we go. Money.
Money. Money. Shout out Dad
That's
Life
awesome,
again.
man.
Appreciate you guys.
Shout
You
out
guys are
dad life.
amazing. Appreciate you guys sending us that stuff. That's awesome.
It's like the first hat that I've ever owned with this type of like top to it.
Bro, I
That
love that
actually,
top. Like I have the same
yeah.
kind of
Well,
top on mine. I
usually I have an
love
issue wearing hats like these because I'm bald, so I don't have hair to fill out all of it. And this is like the first one where I've been like, oh my god, I don't look like a complete space ball.
Oh, dude, I think it fits your head good, bro. Especially once like you start wearing it and the brim starts like doing its thing with
Yeah,
you. Yeah, bro. Mm-hmm.
clean. I
Dude,
like it, man.
cultivate the wild,
Set.
eh?
I'm about to cultivate the shit out of it.
This thing's so cultivated, bro.
So
Nah, but
cultivated.
that's fire. Hell yeah. Nice,
Hell yeah.
nice.
But hey, man,
Hell
thank you again for
yeah.
reaching out to him.
Yeah.
This is dope. I looked at the brand right after you sent it to me, and I'm like,
You're like, yeah,
I
this
didn't know
is
there were brands like this.
yeah.
But hey, there are.
So fire. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess it kind of moves into like the kind of the content where we're kind of starting. I was like, I guess it doesn't, but I was kind of thinking of, at least in my head, it does. Like, kind of where we're going. We were talking about like you can wear that hat to breweries and stuff, and we were kind of talking about like what
Yeah.
we're doing this summer. In my head, I'm like thinking content wise too. I know I talked about it in the other stream, dude. I'm trying so hard to do these golf streams. I want to do it so bad, but I want to
I
get
can't
it
wait.
like I want to get. I think I want to like get a phone gimbal.
Really?
Yeah, nothing crazy, but something I can like fold up, put in the golf bag, so
Yep.
that I'm not I'm not like propping the phone up. You know what I mean? Like I want something that I can like put it down on a stand, even if I can put it on the ground behind me with a shot, just in case like it's just me and somebody else, and they're like over there shooting their shot, and you know what I mean? Like I don't want to have to prop it up on like a beer can or something to
No,
make it
and
like
you don't want a big tripod out on the fairway either, because then you're like one of those guys that's like doing content out in the public. And I know that's something you and I talked about like
yeah,
not being obnoxious,
100%.
but you want to be able to capture cool moments and hang
Mm-hmm.
out with buds.
Yep.
I think the gimbal is super smart because it's kind of dummy proof. Like you can give it to a friend that has no camera experience
Yeah.
and like it follows and like hopefully, they're not like the shot isn't all shaken up. Like they can kind of hold it and if you move, like the gimbal will move with you.
100%, dude.
I think it makes total sense.
And like the phone itself, I'm gonna have like a couple things plugged into it, and they make ones with like attachments too, so you could actually
Yeah.
get an exterior mic just for the phone gimbal. Like you know, like they make some crazy things. Like you would walk around and you would think some dude has like a professional camera, but like at the end, if you just look closer, it's just his phone with like a gimbal. And I don't want it to be anything crazy. I don't need to make it look like I'm driving the Death Star. I don't need like
Yeah.
this crazy like massive gimbal, but I think it would be super helpful. I think it would just be super cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think again, we've harkened back to it a few times, and it's something we've talked about. And we're going to sound like the thing I was saying I didn't want to do on this podcast was to talk about something a few times or talk about it in a few podcasts. But I think this is more of a point. This isn't like we're telling the same story.
Yeah.
It's doing content in different places. You put it very eloquently. You said, "I want to do content not in this seat.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think that's you couldn't have put it better, and I look forward to those streams. I was actually gonna bust your balls tonight to be like, "Dude, where's my IRL content?" And I know that now the weather's actually getting better, like, I think it hit 65 here today.
Woo!
Um,
Yeah, bro. It was
I
nice today.
know, it was great. I went out for a run. I've been going for runs too.
Oh, nice.
Um, yeah, which is good. I need it for my mental. I If I don't work out, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
bro,
yeah,
it's tough.
I
I
can't wait.
hate I hate the days I can't get to the gym. And right now it's like
Yep.
Mondays. Just and I like going to the gym on Mondays too. And I might just start doing the 6 a.m. workout before I have to go to. I mean, it's just gonna fit.
Even if you do a short one,
Yeah.
it's better than nothing. You're gonna
Mm.
feel so much better at the end of the day. You won't question yourself.
Yep.
Go in, stretch, do 20 minutes, do 25-minute lifts, and just
Yeah.
head out.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna do that just because I with my new job now, I'm like don't have as much time in the morning.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like to work. I work out like 5 days a week, and now recently I've been having. But I don't work out Saturday, Sunday. I've recently haven't been doing like having to have done like Saturday workouts because I'll miss a Monday, and then like it just kind of like throws me off. I don't know, man.
Mhm.
I just
I
gotta
hear
try
ya.
and figure out a way to get it to the days I can work out when I want to work out. But
Just gotta get it done.
just gotta get it done. But no, I enjoy it. But yeah, for content wise, dude, I want that gimbal. I think it'll be fire. A lot of them are magnetic too, so you can like attach to a golf cart,
Oh,
or like I can get something that like plugs into a cup holder in the golf cart. I don't know,
yeah.
like a couple things that like can take it from being a hassle and distract me from playing good golf and be like annoyed. Not good
Yeah.
golf, but like such a hassle to do. To like you get a couple things and it just makes it so seamless to stream, especially when you're with other people and you're like, yo, I'm gonna like stream, and I'm not like, yo, can you like hold this or like, you know what I mean? Like it could be
Yeah, you don't wanna
seamless.
be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy because I won't be that guy. I'll just turn it off.
I know you would just turn it off. I would
Yeah,
too. So I feel like doing that, like, approaching it that way is super smart. I
yeah,
think obviously making sure that you put the golf first,
yeah,
and when I say golf, it's really your buddies first,
yeah,
and that you're streaming the good moments and you're just
hmm,
capturing it.
yeah,
Even if you did the front 9 and then you turn it off for the back 9 or
hmm,
something like that, you could just test it that way.
yeah.
But I think either
Yeah,
way, I'm looking
or
forward
the
to it.
other way. Yeah, like either one. Like hopefully you play a good front nine and then you're like, ah, fuck it. Like we'll turn the stream on. But like
Stream it.
I gotta go out there and just like test it a couple of times. Like I gotta golf with like you and Derek, and
Do it.
but like I want to go out and totally be down to be like, yo, you mind like talking over there like this, talking over
Yeah,
like
to test it.
a test one, because I
You
don't want to
gotta
go out
test
there and
it.
be like, oh, the mic doesn't work when I do this, or oh my god, my recording the whole time your color of your shirt was on the mic. You know what I
Ruffling
mean?
it.
Like I want to like and see how my internet is in certain parts of the holes, because I watched
Dude,
like a couple of my friends. Shout out Perfect Tilt. They do golf streams and stuff, and
nice.
but he knows what holes have bad internet. So one of them, they'll like skip a hole, and they'll be like, "Oh, my stream's gonna crash if we go to that hole." So it's like they just like won't play that hole, or like one of them will just chat while the other two play that hole, and he'll just like hang out in his own cart, and then they'll like meet back up. Totally worth it. Totally
I
worth
would
it.
totally do that.
Like, dude, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
out
mean,
here like going for like a good score. Like, I mean, I guess I want to play well, but like I'm not out here being like, oh, I gotta make sure I don't know. Sometimes I do, but other times I'm just like, bro,
sure.
if I'm streaming, I'm not out here trying to play good golf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you're golfing, but at the end of the day, you wanna make sure that people wanna tune back in for the next
Yeah.
swing, right?
Yep. Yeah. 100%, bro. And I'm hoping that like uh the golf course near us is the one on the top of the hill is gonna be good, because it's I don't know though. Hopefully.
Yeah, maybe it's better because the cell towers or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works.
Something like
I don't
that,
know if
dude.
I don't know if you just, maybe you connect with a buddy and you say, "Hey, dude, can I just use your hotspot?"
Dude,
You
honestly,
do
I'll
something
yeah, like I will
do
100%.
something like that. Like, if
Yeah.
they have a free data package and it doesn't charge them, do
Yeah, that'd be
that.
dope. That'd be fire. That would be fire. I should do that. I should find a way to do that, and then get like a portable charger for the phone, all that good stuff. Like, it's just kind of things I'm thinking about. But if I do it, I want to do it right, because I don't want to like do it like have it be annoying or have it be a hassle, and then not want to do it again.
Exactly.
I don't know. Feel me?
You'll figure it out, and I think it'll be great content. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people will enjoy the content that's just different than the norm,
Mm.
and I think they already enjoyed that with, like, watching some of Derek's games,
Bro, I
whether
love
it's in
those.
person.
He's on the way home right
Watch
now.
watch parties are good.
He's on the
Watch
way home
parties are
right
good.
now. He's driving. He's en route, driving home from Knoxville, Tennessee. Back
That's
to
gonna
the
be a long ride, huh?
back to the home. Yeah, they're doing a couple days. Him and his girlfriend, so they're doing like a couple. They're like driving one place. I think they're in like DC right now. They're seeing a friend at Duke, and then driving up. I don't know.
Cool.
Fire. No more NA Central. No more NAC streams. We're going to be on NA East. Cannot wait for that.
How much does that lower your ping?
A lot, bro. When I'm on NA East, I get like below 10. When I'm on NA Central,
Wow.
I'm getting anywhere from 58 to 86. Is the highest I've seen it. And the worst part is when we play Central, Derek's ping is just as bad as my ping for Central. But when we play East, his is even worse. So it's either you have a guy with 110 ping and 9 ping, or you have two guys with like 50, 60 ping. So it's just like,
Jeez.
you know what I mean? Like it's either awful and good, or just both just trying to make it work. But yeah, it'll be fine. Talking about Fortnite though, I want to bring this up because we were kind of talking about it right now. A little bit of a segue, kind of tearing off in a little bit of a direction here, but it's pretty Fortnite specific. So if anyone doesn't play Fortnite in here, I apologize, but I do. Dude, they're getting rid of the rarities on skins. And I think this is just not even Fortnite really. Sorry. This is an issue that could be bigger than Fortnite. Hear me out.
Can you just explain to me in layman's terms they're getting rid of the rarity?
Yep. So, you know how when you go to the item shop, there's like a green skin. The background of it is green, and it doesn't come with any back bling, and it doesn't come with any, and it's not like a dynamic skin that makes it green. So it's an 800 V-Buck skin. It's the cheapest one. Then there's a blue one. A blue one is like a more advanced green skin, and it costs 1,200 V-Bucks. You get a purple skin, and those ones have like back bling, and those ones have like, sometimes they'll come with something else. And then you got like gold ones, and then you got like crazier ones, and some of them, like, they get more expensive as they go up, right? Now, there's no colors, there's no rare or anything, there's just skins. There's no rarity to them. And, dude, but people paid for that.
Yeah, people have been paying a long time for skins that were ranked a certain way, and part of me, like, I wonder if it basically got to a point where
It like didn't matter.
It didn't matter. I don't know if it has anything to do with like development hours. I'm sure it doesn't. I don't know. See, my issue with microtransactions in general is that there is no value on a cosmetic microtransaction. It is whatever value the player puts onto it.
Okay.
So
It's fair.
I
You're right.
understand. I understand that in like Fortnite's case, maybe there is a discrepancy from the lowest tier to the highest tier because you're getting more with the highest tier. But in other games where there's microtransactions and they're cosmetic, usually it's whatever the value of that user puts onto it.
For sure.
Either they're willing to pay for it or they're not.
For sure.
I think it's interesting that Epic's doing this. I wondered though if it's like either a marketing ploy to see if they can get people to buy more skins because maybe sales have gone down, or it's maybe they've gotten in trouble because it's like a FOMO thing. Like they're making people like the fear of missing out is too much. But
I think part of it is some of the coolest skins are the 800 V-Buck ones, like the green ones, the lowest tier. Some of them are the coolest. So like, and people in comp think that too. And like people, like some of the coolest skins are the cheapest ones, and like the real expensive skins are like overkill and too much. So I think they're trying to like, I think what they're going to start doing is taking the skins that everyone actually does really like not the really intricate ones, and then start charging more for them. So they can't have them green and then charge more V-Bucks. I think they're going to take the Bright Bomber or like a really simple skin that everybody really likes because it's so simple and charge more for it. But they couldn't do that if it was green. And now, like, you're not going to get the Iron Man skin that not a lot of people wear, or not Iron Man, whatever, and one of the Avengers skins that is wicked expensive, but it's a wicked high rarity. So it's like, oh, I think they're trying to like bring the floor up, which is annoying.
That just sounds really shitty.
Sounds like something you
Like,
do if the game's falling off, and it's not.
no, it just sounds like they're making money and they said, I want to make more. They probably had a bunch of data behind it to back the fact that like
Yeah.
players are buying the cheaper ones because there's like this meta behind like,
Yep.
oh, the cheaper ones are cooler. Maybe they look better in comp. Maybe there's less to them. So they're better because you can see less.
But they're doing it with
It's
gliders and they're doing it with pickaxes too. Like anything
that's a money grab.
they're getting rid of the rarities of it. Wild. Just like
And they'll
it's
put a
just like
spin
weird.
they'll put a spin on it too, like a positive spin. Like we're making sure that everyone has access to these by not creating tiers that certain players don't, have
Yeah.
access to financially. But it's
Yeah.
like,
It's like, so how about this? Give it to me for free. It's
dude,
it's it's pixels.
no shot they will. It's
Give
a
me
free to play game, man.
Oh, we're making it so everyone can get them. Really? Because it looks like you're charging more for the bad ones. I don't know. I
Yeah.
thought that was nuts. It's crazy that I feel like I feel like changing anything that someone's already put monetary value on and made the transaction of, and now you're changing it is wild. That's like when they came out with the one of the skin that looked like Master Chief, and they said it was limited time, and once it's gone, it's gone. They said that in the game. People bought it, and then they brought it back.
See, no, that should be illegal.
Fucked up, right?
That shouldn't be illegal.
No,
That
that
is
is
literally creating fake FOMO.
it's illegal. Like, I don't know how they got through past that. I don't know if they refunded people. Maybe they refunded people that like spent it. Maybe. But that is, it literally said limited time only, and then it said will not be shown in the item shop or whatever again. Like it was clear that it wasn't coming back.
That's not cool, man.
Not
because
cool. That was a while ago too. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, like you are creating a false narrative to increase sales and you're creating fake FOMO for players that can afford it or can't afford it. Like maybe there's people that bought it and thought like this, well, I guess this is the one skin I buy this season. Like can't afford anything else.
Yeah.
I know that's like a very exaggerated case,
But not
but it
even.
could
What
be
if there's
people
a
like
kid
that.
that like their parents are like, oh well, we'll get you a skin. Like you want a skin, pick the one
Yeah,
out you
pick your
want.
skin.
Pick the skin out
Yep.
you want, and you're gonna get that one. He's like, all right, cool. I guess I'll get this one because it's not gonna come back. And now it's just not worth. It's like buying a fake watch, dude. It's that's messed up. Messed
Now,
up.
my question is with the skins. So you're saying they're taking away the rarity of the colors. So like
Yeah.
green, blue,
Yeah.
I don't know the colors,
Purple and
whatever they
gold.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, purple and gold. Now, does that change the colors of the other skins that you already have in your library? So
Yes.
you don't know. So you won't know what a green skin is. You won't know what a
If I
only if
don't
you
mentally know
only
right
if you
now,
know.
when they update it, I'm not gonna be able to go back and look through my inventory anymore and sort by rarity too. So now I'm like gonna look through, all through my inventory. I don't even know what they're named. I'm just like, oh, let's wear that skin, that green rarity skin, that one we always wear. I don't know the names of them, dude. Like unless
I,
I wear it all the time. I'm like, it's gonna be so difficult to find now.
I just think that's like it's really fishy stuff for a company that already has enough money, and it's crazy. They're probably at a point where enough is not enough, and they're just looking to do more and more and more,
Yeah.
which, like, it's cool to see how much success they've had from the game. It's cool to see how
True.
much success that game has had
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah.
but now it's like, okay, you've made enough.
Yeah.
Time to
I think their ventures are just
reel it in.
getting massive. They're like, we gotta beat the next Avengers movie that comes out, or like we gotta, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, just focus on the game. I don't need
Yeah,
you.
just put the Avengers stuff in the game. Don't worry about
Yeah,
what other people are making.
yeah, you're good. Like we're good. Like
Seriously.
so that I thought that was absolutely nuts. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. But I kind of said it and then we never actually talked about it. Summer plans, dude. You got any?
Summer plans. Doing a little bit of a beach trip around the 4th of July, which is nice. It'll be our first trip
Nice.
with the little guy, so dad
Nice.
life will be in full effect.
Oh yeah.
Um, right? I will definitely bring
Yeah, you
I'll
guys
probably
going
bring
away?
both
You
of
don't
them
have to
with us.
say where, but you guys going away? Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
we're going to a little beach town,
nice.
spending a week. So that'll be
That's
basically the
dope.
only summer trip that we have. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of patio time, stuff like that.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just gonna be summer stuff for me and being outside, getting outside way
Mhm.
more often than usual.
Mhm.
So nothing super exciting, but again, anytime it's warmer weather, it feels like a vacation
Mhm.
itself.
Oh, for sure. Does the split screen podcast go outdoors? The
Absolutely. We will definitely
outdoor
do
split screen podcast?
we will absolutely do one on the patio.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to think about where else we could even do one, like, maybe we could reach out to a brewery and do one, like,
Bro,
midday or something,
that'd be sick, right? Wicked
right?
cool.
Fuck it,
That'd be awesome. Test some stuff. Oh yeah.
right? As long as I'm not around a bunch of people, like, if we're off to the side doing our thing, fuck it,
Oh yeah. That would be wicked cool. That would be wicked
right?
cool.
That would be very cool.
So for our IRL kind of thing here, we talked about it briefly, but we haven't gotten to it. We're gonna get a little IRL setup going on, guys. A little traveling pod action here. Something a little bit more movable than my basement was. My basement was
Yeah,
awfully stationary. I was like,
but it was
sit
cozy.
right there and don't touch that.
Hey, don't move. It was cozy though. I liked it. It felt natural, which is what I wanted. I didn't want it to feel completely unnatural. It felt natural,
Yeah, well, I'm happy that it felt like that. I mean, we were literally just chilling on a couch, sitting, and it
right?
helped that we
Watching
were
a
like
game.
watching a game. We're not just like staring at each other and talking.
Dude,
Um,
that'd be weird.
yeah, kind of like who does that? Who stares right at someone right now and talks for an hour?
I mean, Joe Rogan and other podcasts, usually it's like people are sitting around each other and they're
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
talking. But if it's a one-on-one, like, don't get me wrong, we could do it.
I mean, we're
But I
doing
think the
it.
first one, we're doing it, but it's not in person.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
much different when you're in person.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I feel like I loved it.
me too.
I
I liked
loved
it.
the
I liked being
vibe.
in person.
I loved
I
the
loved
vibe.
I thought it was nice to be in person and to, like, again, get out of the house, just do content that I don't normally do.
Yeah,
I can't tell you the last time I watched a hockey game since it was
dude.
with you,
Yeah. Can't tell you the
right?
last time I watched one that Derek wasn't in either. I
Yeah,
haven't watched
right.
any of them or anything like that. I watched a lot. I watched some Celtics. I watched the Celtics. Um, I love the Bruins though. They're so fun to go to games. When's the last time you've been to a Bruins game?
God, it was probably in college, if I
Yeah.
had to guess.
Hmm.
And then speaking of Boston sports, the Sox tonight are playing the Orioles,
Mm.
and,
Jackson Holiday.
what's Jackson Holiday making his, MLB debut.
Wicked
Dude, the
cool.
ML wicked cool. I think the kid's a stud. He's gonna be great.
Yeah.
That whole family is just loaded with genes,
Oh my
like,
god.
not denim jeans, but just, like,
Yeah,
Holiday jeans, big forearms,
bro.
strong, although Jackson's smaller than his dad, much smaller than his dad.
Dude, his swing is gorgeous.
His swing's gorgeous. I appreciate it because he's a lefty, but he throws righty, kinda like I do.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think the kid's gonna be great. I just kinda wish his first game wasn't against the Red Sox because
I know.
part of me thinks he's gonna pop off. The Orioles this year are gonna be great regardless. They're gonna be
Yeah.
a good team.
I got a friend
They've been
that's an Orioles fan.
there you go.
Another one of my friends used to work for the Orioles. Pretty dope too.
Listen, they've had a long stint of just being average, if not very good,
Hmm.
and so I'm actually kind of I'd like to see them do well this year
Me
because
too.
they have a lot of young guys that are just, like, studs.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I like the Orioles. I like Camden Yards. It's a cool stadium. I want to go there. It's like one of the coolest stadiums. I think
I've
at
heard
least.
amazing things about it.
I heard it's really dope. My buddy did shout out Joe Sullivan did media for them. It's like on field doing like a lot of their social media and stuff, which is cool.
Oh, man. This
Yeah.
is the year you'd be wanting to do the social media for them.
Dude, right?
Dude,
So
the MLB main account is all over Jackson Holiday.
oh yeah,
I can't tell you
bro.
how many times I saw the video of him getting pulled up to the bigs and
Yeah, with this the cutoff
everything.
on. Yeah. That was cool. That was a sick video. Good on the coaches for like knowing to record that too.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of become a thing now where the team is probably very in tap with, or the social media team is like, "When this happens, we need to know, like, this is huge, blah,
Think he
blah,
knew.
blah." Oh, 100%. I guarantee you once he sat down and knew that he was meeting with those guys, he knew where this was going.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, I don't wanna say it was weird, but I thought they were just gonna tell him flat out, but then they're, like, talking to him and, like, they're having a conversation about stuff. I don't remember the conversation off the top of my head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were like, "Oh, you like had the opportunity with your dad, all this stuff." I don't know. It was cool, but I was just like, "Bro, he knows. Just tell him." Also, it
Exactly, he
is
knows.
it's he didn't play opening day. He played their second game, or was it not their opening day? Like, is he going to open up for the Orioles? Is that their first game? Because the Red Sox opening
No,
day was the day before that.
no, so this is his first MLB game.
I know, but is it the Orioles' first game of the year?
No,
How many games have the Orioles played?
I don't know, I feel like there's been, like, 10 games played so far? Let's
No,
see.
dude. Yesterday was the Fenway. Yesterday was the Red Sox home opener. I got invited to go, but I was at work.
Alright, well, we're up 5-3, and the Orioles are 6-4 this season, and the Sox are 7-4.
Oh, it was the home opener.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's
Home
different,
opener.
homie.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
But, yeah, we're up 5-3,
Yep.
and now I just need to know,
How many doubles Jackson Holiday has?
oh my god, he can fly too. He
Yeah, he's
can he can
quick.
fly.
Yeah, he's exciting.
So he got his first RBI for the Orioles. I don't know what it was off of. I'm just seeing that right now, and, like, some,
Oh, that's
um
dope.
yeah, so it's cool to see that he's making an impact in day
Mm.
1. I remember when he didn't get pulled up to the bigs after, like, playing well throughout the spring, and
Mhm.
then he's in the minors, and he's just, like, I think he was hitting 333,
Lighting it up, dude. Yeah.
lighting it up, and even his dad, like, he's not, I don't think he's an outspoken guy, but even, or I shouldn't say, like, he's not outspoken, but he's, like, quiet in general, but big dude, and even he was like, "I don't know what they're doing, like, pull him up. What are you doing?"
Yeah, you're like, are we ready? Are you ready for this? Maybe the PR team's like, not yet, not yet. We're not ready. We don't have the graphics ready.
I don't I don't know whose spot he took though. Like, I don't know
Yeah, I don't know
what
either.
shortstop. He's shortstop, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder. I don't even know who the shortstop is.
Isn't that sad? Dude, when I was younger, I knew all that shit.
Yeah,
And now I've just been so out of touch with the MLB. Like, I get all the highlights, I'll watch them on Twitter or I'll
yeah.
watch them online the next day. But man, I used to love watching the Sox games, put them on in the background,
Dude,
and
me
now
too, bro. I'm way
I
better
just
about
never get
football,
to.
though. I'm way better about football. Like, I could tell you a lot of players on every team. It's because
I
of
can't.
fantasy, though. It's because of fantasy
It's
football.
because of fantasy. For me, even football, usually my Sundays, I'm like, I'm hunkered down getting shit done around the house I didn't get to do throughout the week just because of little guy, and it's like,
Hmm.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
that's cool though. I mean, fantasy's fun, fantasy's difficult.
I love it,
I
dude.
never tie too much to fantasy. I know you
Yeah,
love fantasy, you're
yeah,
good at
yeah.
it.
I love
I
fantasy, but
just
the only reason I'm good in our league is because I'm in another league grinding,
oh, so you get
grinding,
the,
grinding.
you've done the research and the knowledge and you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got it
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, I don't usually do this, but we got a couple follows in here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the follows. We're doing the split
Yeah,
screen
yeah.
podcast right now. So we don't usually re-chat during it, but I saw a couple new people. So Key Glock and yeah, boy, appreciate the follows, guys. Kind of getting into it.
Cheers, guys.
Usually when we do these, we don't read chat as much. I just had it open today, but I have a couple first time chatters, so I just want to say what's up and appreciate you guys being here. But dude, back to content. The Halo playthrough.
Yeah. I already downloaded Master Chief Collection on my, on the rig, and it's amazing, how many games come with it. I think it's, like, the first 4 or 5?
How much room did that take up on your computer?
Not much, it was, like, 35 gigs.
Really?
They compressed the hell out of those games.
Well, dude, when they were made, they were probably so unoptimized, and now you go back and they're not
Super
like that
unoptimized.
demanding because they're not remastered, right? You're just playing the OG game.
No, they definitely did some remastering to them. To port them over, yeah, they would have to remaster, especially the older games.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, 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 yeah. I guess that's true.
But I think for you and I, it's gonna be a really fun playthrough. I plan to play on controller. We're gonna for anybody that hasn't heard yet, we're gonna do a YouTube series on or with DFish and I playing through the Halo Master Chief
Yeah,
collection series
cannot
from
wait.
basically from game 1 and on. It's gonna be good. I mean, there's a lot of content there for us to play through. I don't think that we should try and be completionists. I think that we should just go through the stories of each.
Me too. I'm
And
not here like trying to like speed run it.
yeah,
You know?
like, yeah, I mean, I don't wanna speedrun it either, but I also don't wanna feel like I need to complete every single objective in the game
Oh yeah,
or,
no.
goal or whatever it might be, like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to do that 'cause I probably did it as a kid already, but it'll be fun to play through on PC and play with people because, again, going back to the name of this podcast, Halo was, for a lot of people, their first split screen experience. We won't have a split screen experience here, but the nostalgia just, like, bleeds through in that game,
Dude. Can you imagine
right?
though? Oh, I have such a good idea, but I don't even know if I should say it on the podcast. Oh, I'm saying it on the podcast. Dude, how sick would it be if for like, I don't know, we do like a 50th anniversary or 50th episode anniversary or something like that, or like celebration, we play a game split screen mic'd up
I'm
live.
down.
Dude,
If you wanna get messed up live,
dude. Yeah, sure. I'll screen peek the shit
right?
out of that.
Yeah, I
We
know
got to
you
get
will.
those things that like it detects where your eyes go. You ever see those like standardized tests where it can literally tell if you're like looking away?
I've seen it. I've seen those eye trackers. I didn't mute when I was supposed to mute, sorry. It's like the people that mu
Yeah.
it's like the people that mute when they're gonna fart or something like that, and then they fart and then
And then
mute,
they
and they're
mute
like,
and they're
"Ah,
like,
shit."
you're like, yo. And then it's just like, they're like, yo,
Dude, I
one
used to
second.
have I used to have buddies in high school. This is, so stupid, but they would do the they would fake cough and pretend to cover and pretend to cover their fart.
You're like, it's
Yeah.
like super delayed, like trolling delayed, so super delayed on purpose. That's so funny.
But they would do it knowing that they weren't going to be in sync with their cough.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that's fucking funny.
farts will always be funny. Change my mind.
Yeah, no, they will be.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I've seen those eye trackers, but it's usually for streamers that they're doing contests of how long can they go without staring at something they're not supposed to stare at.
Yeah, facts.
So
Yeah, they're just staring at. No, but that would be so sick, dude. Or if like we did a game of 4 all mic'd up like split screen zombies. Holy shit. That would be fucking
I
sick.
would be so down for that. Like, all
Oh
you have to
my
do is get
god.
cameras.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to like, obviously, we treat it almost like Derek's
Yeah.
game,
Hmm.
but we all get mic'd up, and
Yeah.
then we just
Yeah, we don't need everybody's POV. We just screen share the display cap. All right, I'm getting into it now. Sorry for those who don't understand OBS. We'll
yeah.
just screen share the display capture and then use the HDMI. Like no, but I'm literally cranking through it in my head how we would do it. That'd be so sick, bro. And everyone
There we
just
go.
gets. We don't need like crazy cams, but it'd just be so fire. Oh, that'd be awesome. It's on the way, guys. Split screen podcast. We're doing it.
Actual split screen event.
We're actual split screen event. We're having an actual split screen event. That'd be so
And what
sick.
did I say in our first short? I said in our first short at the end of it, I
LAN
said,
parties are coming
"LAN
back.
parties are coming back."
They're back. We're bringing them back. It's us. It's the Split Screen Podcast that is pioneering the way for LAN parties.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
right. But yeah, that Master Chief playthrough, it's gonna be great.
I'm
It's
pumped.
it's just gonna be good.
I'm pumped because I like I didn't play all the Halos. I played the multiplayer
Mm,
of all the Halos. I didn't play the
I played 'em
campaign
all.
of all the Halos. So, like that being said, there's gonna be like a good amount of missions that I've never run before. So you're gonna be all like, "Oh shit, super nostalgic," and I'm gonna be like experiencing it for the first time, which like that's gonna be cool too because I've never like I know how the story goes for the most part, but
Mhm.
um like there's some games that I just either didn't play unless it was multiplayer or like Halo ODST I only played Firefight. Like only play firefight, and it was me and Derek, and we just drive around on the thing, and it was basically like zombies and see how long you last. Like that was so much fun playing Halo
Dude,
ODST, drive around on the Warthog, and you just lap that place, and they would come
lapping
down,
around.
it just lapping around it. So sick, so sick.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, I'm
It will be
pumped.
a good time.
So wait, oh right, so we're playing, and you're playing on controller.
I'm gonna play on controller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta.
I have played the new Halo Infinite
Oh,
on keyboard and mouse, and it's great. Um, but this like if I really want the experience, I'm doing it with a controller.
I have to say one more thing about Halo. You fumbled the bag. I think they fumbled really, really hard,
They fumbled it multiple times. Like they threw when they should have run the ball.
dude. They are the Seattle Seahawks when they have Marshawn Lynch and they threw on first down,
Multiple. They
but they did it
they
10
were the
times.
Seattle Seahawks, and then they were the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Yep. They had the opportunity. They have created a universe, an entire universe. Bunch of different, like the game is just meant all the different guns, all the different species, all the different like not like attachments and different versions of guns, all of the different vehicles, all of the different biomes and different parts of the map, all the different characters. And they made a battle royale that feels like a Mario Party minigame.
It just didn't hit.
You can see the end of the map from everywhere. It's a square. It literally looks like a training block. It is not about and there's like what? There's 50 players in it, and the game ends in like 10 minutes. Like it's like all up in your face. It's like all like close quarters combat. It is that could have been the best battle royale ever created. It could have been better than Fortnite.
I think they had a ton of opportunity. They still I know this is gonna sound like tinfoil, copium, you name it, I got it. I still think they actually have an opportunity to pull it back out and be like, "No, we can do it, we can do it, do it." I think there's some stuff going on internally where they're just not able to, like, sync things up and get it done. But to your point, they have so much they can go back to. They have a wealth of different areas, just it bugs me so much that you have so much potential. It's
Much
like
content, dude. There's so much years and years of content and a such a like this is these are the people now, the streamers now. Every like the people that are playing video games and making it popular are the people that grew up in Halo. Give us the battle
they're
royale.
my age.
Because if you drop this too late, they're going to be people that are like, "Oh, I never played Halo. I'm not going to play the battle royale."
I
Don't
think
miss. You got to do it quick. You got to put it
their
out.
window their window is closing, and I think again, like, the actual bones to the game, like I was saying before, are good. It's Halo. Don't
Mhm.
change it.
Yeah.
Just all you have to do is make a big ass map. You could treat it honestly, you know how Apex has, like, different areas? It's like a snow area, and then they have, like,
Yeah,
a
dude.
they have a bunch of different biomes, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Fortnite is the poster child of different biomes in a
Yeah.
completely wonky map. I
Yep.
mean, I don't think they would want to do that with the Halo series, but I think if they wanted to, they could do it. I just think that the way they've done it so far is no bueno.
Dude, I don't even care if you take all the multiplayer maps and connect them. Like, put the spire, that big, tall. Remember that thing?
Of
Was it
course,
spire? And you put it right in the middle of the map, and you make a big desert. And I don't care if it's just desert. And then you make the jungle area, and then you make like just do just that. It doesn't even need to be crazy. And then let me rotate it on warhogs. Let me like just. It doesn't need to be nuts. It
I
doesn't
think
need to be crazy.
they don't even have to reinvent the weapons. I say you bring the weapons from the first game
Mhm.
all the way up to the last.
Yeah.
Have it just be a cornucopia of different weapons.
Yeah.
And honestly, I want a BR where it's not about the attachments on the gun.
Oh my
It
God.
comes down to the
Yes.
player, and it comes down to how they strategically place themselves, and it feels like a BR, not a this kid grinded hundreds of hours on shipment to get all the right attachments, has a crazy skin,
Yep.
and,
He's
you get
just
worked
better
at the
because
end.
he tuned his gun the right way. Like, dude, I'm not tuning a gun. I find I get it in Fortnite too, but like, get the vaults added. Like, it used to be just better being like, all right, I have a better shot than you because there's 2 shotguns and 3 ARs. And that's just, I know what he has and he knows what I have. I'm not worried about if this guy has the no recoil on his sub so he can hip fire me easier. And if he has the extended mag, I know he hasn't. Like, no, that sub has 30 bullets. And he's probably reloading right now. Like,
Just keep it simple.
just keep it simple, dude. That's what blew the game up. Keep it simple. I get you have to keep changing and keep adapting. I get that. But just like, come on, slow down.
Right?
Don't need
You
that.
have the golden goose.
Yeah.
Don't stop wasting time. You've done enough of that.
Yeah.
So someday, maybe when I'm fucking 45, they'll have a good BR out. I don't know.
Yeah. Once I'm just enough, don't care. They'll do it.
100%. And by the way, for anybody watching, I'm not almost 45.
43. He's almost 43. I'm kidding. No.
Don't scare me.
But guys, thank you so much for watching the Split Screen podcast. Appreciate you guys being here. Episode 7. Pumped about that, man. Episode 7. It's been a dope one. Yeah, keep an eye out for the reacting to comments. Me and Swedish Fish are going to be doing a segment where we're gonna be reacting to all of the comments you guys have put down, all the good ones. So there's gonna be a YouTube video shortly, and it's gonna be tagged right here. So appreciate you guys all for being here, and yeah, like and subscribe. Much love to y'all, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Peace.